Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be back sharing the new Scrap Diva release for July, and I have some fun things to share with you. So I will clear my desk and we can get started into this overview of this month's products. So first out, I wanted to share that I got a sample of all of the papers from this month. It's called Homemade Happiness and it's 12 sheets. They are double-sided and they are exclusive designs for Scrap Diva, and they are 12 by 12, and I will go through them in a minute. We also have the chipboard stickers, so it comes with 2 pieces, and these flowers are my absolute favorites, and you can probably recognize a couple of the different dies that Scrap Diva has been releasing throughout the past year. So the apron and the mixer, I believe sort of this design she has been having, a couple of other things. I think this was a mini album maybe. And the gloves I used, hang on, I was just searching for the gloves, so I think it's this die, and I created a video with this last year. I love these little bears, by the way. I think they are so cute, so I have a video if you like to check this out. But there you can see the gloves, really cute. And then we have the ephemera packs, and I haven't looked to these. There is the pack number 1 and pack number 2. And I believe it's a ton of stuff in here. Maybe I cannot go through all of it because it will be sort of overwhelming, but you can see it's quite sturdy cardstock. And we have Homemade Happiness. We have, I believe this is like a glove or something. We have some cakes, candy sort of disposer maybe, not disposer, no, cake. Spritzing bags, yeah, and cookies maybe, and some sugar. You need sugar if you're gonna bake. So we have all of these super fun icons that you can use on your projects. Oh, look at these, love it. And the flowers are just to die for. So a ton of fun stuff in this one. It was pack number 1. It had a ton of good stuff. I will just put them to the side here, and I will have them on display later, because I will probably use them throughout all of these. Sorry about the sound. I will probably use them a ton throughout the crafting I will do this month. So probably the projects that I will share with you in a second will be featuring a lot of these, hopefully. And this is pack number 2, and we have some more icons and the flowers. You guys, I wish Erica was coming out with just a pack of pattern papers with all of these beautiful flowers. I would love a flower in these colors, with the teal and the yellow, this little mustardy yellow, and maybe some hot pink. I love this pink, but if it had been like a really hot pink, I don't know if I have anything on my desk that is that color. Maybe the dice. Like that would be so cute. I would love that paper pack. I would need multiple of them, but they are just to die for. So I think these are good just to get for those flowers. So pretty. And look at these measurements, so cute. I know here in Sweden they sort of released a cooking book in the middle of the 50s, so that everybody could do the cooking and sort of, yeah, make everything a little bit more equal at home. Delicious, really cute, made with love. I love that. And the little chickens, or yeah, so cute. I love these. And the little gnomes, look at it, so cute. So there is pack number 2. I cannot lose any of these flowers, they are just so cute. And then we can go through the papers, and I don't know if the best way is just to share them with you like this. So it's 2 pages of each design, which I love. And here you can see the little print with the eggs and the mixer and the bowl and everything. And then on the back it's this chevron pattern paper, which is also nice. And I like the weight of these. I think they are nice. This is actually the first time I'm using Scrap Diva's pattern papers. And I'm so happy with them. I think they are really heavy and nice. It's a nice feel to them. They are quite shiny. You can see the beautiful flower arrangement here on that deep blue color, which I think is really pretty. And on the other side we have another sort of checkered or chevron pattern to it, which coordinates nicely with the colors of the flowers. Hope my camera is picking it up and it's not too glary. Love that. And then we have some polka dots. And on the other side we have a ton of icons. So we have many of the icons that we got in the ephemera pack. So we have the cake, the different cakes, and then some bows. Really nice, like that. And I like that color in the background as well. And then we have some beautiful teal and deep blue stripes. And then we have some beautiful flowers. I love this pattern paper. Oh, I want to hoard this so badly. It's so pretty. And look, guys, how pretty is that together? Love it. And then we have the measurements, and on the other side we have some smaller icons. We have like the butter, the milk, the flour, the eggs, everything you need to make a good like cake. So that is so sweet, but I love that one. I think that is so beautiful. And then we have the gloves one more time. I love the gloves. Oh, and we have some gnomes. And yeah, that is so cute. I love that. So we have her in like a tiny version of that. Super sweet. And then we have some circles, and I love this teal color. Oh, and on the back we have this deep red with all of the cooking items. And I think that would be so cute for Christmas cards. If you're gonna do some Christmas baking, I think that would be really nice. Then we have some stripes. Look on the back, we have this beautiful paper. Love it. And you have two of those. Nice. And here is another one. Look at those chickens. And we have that, it's an apron, I think, and it's really pink and cute. So you can't go wrong with that. And here we have some more yellow paper with some dots in that really beautiful mustard color that I personally really love, and some cupcakes in this blue and pink color combination, and some dots in the background. Really cute. So we've got those. And we have this stripe paper. Oh, I love this one. So good. Oh, and we have some icons. And you get two of these, which I love. And these are perfect for all of your home-baked goodies. So you have a ton of them. And that tag with that, I need more of those in my life. Really, really pretty. I love those two. So cute, so cute. Love it. And you get another one. So you can really cut into this paper, which I like. Otherwise, I probably would hoard them a little bit too much. And then we have some borders. We have some flowers. And then we have some icons you can cut out. Some more borders. And I love that we have this one in another color. So we have this pattern paper here. But now we got it a stripe in red, which I think could be fun to play with. And we got some stripes. And we have the other way around, I think, on this one. So you can see here we have that blue, deep blue, and here we have the lighter blue, which I also love that we can play around with. So that is really nice, and I believe the stripes were also in another color and so on. So that is really nice that you get a variety of colors. And look at that simple, beautiful, checkered background. Really nice. So that was all of the papers in this collection. I hope you enjoyed getting a sort of an overview of that. Now I will get into dies and all of the products that I created this month. So let's go through the next part of this release. So first off, I had this super cute mini boombox set, and I just created a smaller one. And you can see how darling this is with the holographic paper, and that you can create larger ones. I also want to point out that there is a second sheet on the back of this. So you have more pieces to embellish this on the back. And I used the pattern paper in the background for this. Next off, we have this super cute pockets. This is the mini record. And you can see how cute these little pouches are with the records inside. You can definitely have a message on these. I just made them as cute embellishments, and I hope to be using them soon. You can also see the sentiment here. I will talk about that in a second. And the flowers are from an older set from Scrap Diva as well. And I really love how these came out. I will definitely use these in an upcoming project. And you can see how cute the pattern paper is as well from this month's collection from Scrap Diva. So that is that. I really like this one. I think it's super cute. Then I have a shaped card. I'd use the same sentiment set. I will share it here with you. So I have talked about it. You can see it's here. It's called the mixtape stamp and die set. So first off you have your stamp set and they stamp all at once. And then we have the coordinating die. Hopefully this makes not too much sound, but you can see how this turns out. And I have a video where I'm sharing how to cut this out, but you get an idea of how this will look, and they will cut perfectly every time. And I have a little bowl here to the side where I have my leftover sentiments. So for example, I have this beautiful happy birthday, which is a completely neutral one, which you can use for any project. And then you have your more sort of coordinating sentiments for this collection. We have sweet. So that's that. I really like this one, and you can see here I used a doily, and this doily comes from the swirly doily set, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sizes and the coordinating size with a circle stitched die. Love this set. Look how cute that is with all of the details. And then we have some more flowers also from an older Scrap Diva release. I used pattern papers from this month's collection, and I just made it into a shape card, and the fold on this one is on the back. I will have a tutorial of how I created this. I did it just to conserve some paper, but you can get other ideas of how you can create shape card as well. So that is really nice. Of course, I didn't talk too much about the shape card, but you can see in the back here, this one is really nice, and it's the mixtape mini album. So you can definitely create an album out of this if you like to do that. I'm running out of space. I need to put my stuff away. In the same video as I will be sharing for this one, I also will be sharing how I created this shape card. So this opens to the side. And I loved how this card turned out. I think it's just so cute. And I use for this one the the Converse, of course, mini album. And it has a ton of pieces. It's just one page, so you get everything here. So sorry that I got cut off. And then we have, I didn't actually finish this one, so this is just a work in progress. I probably will take a photo because I'm leaving for vacation today actually, or no, tomorrow. I'm leaving for vacation with my family on an island outside of Sweden, so an island called Gotland. So it's gonna be really nice, but with that said, I will not be able to take any more or create anything for the upcoming weeks. I will probably take photos of this. But this is a Steamboat Willy mini album, and yeah, it's just so cute. You can get an idea of the possibilities with this set. There is 2 sizes, so you can create this into a shaker if you like, and more pieces to the back. Really cute and sweet. Next off we have this. I will have a video for this one, so you can see that I created this into a little bag. And the large die here that I used is this one. It's the boombox die, and you can see how cute that is. It's just one side, so you have all of the pieces here, and I cut it out of holographic paper. I also combined it with an older butterfly die from Scrap Diva, and this guitar is actually from this month's release. It's the guitar shaker set. Love it. I think it's so cute. For the box part itself, for this wrapping part, you can see the sort of teeth here that I used to fold and to have this attached to each other. I used this one, and it's the box making strips. It's an oldie but a goodie, so you can see it has the older design, but I love this one. I've used it so much. It actually has a special place in my craft room, so I can reach for it over and over again. But if you like to see how I created this, I will have a tutorial upcoming soon for that one. It's such a fun one. And you can see I used one of the sentiments that I cut as well. I think I will share this one. It's not one of my favorite projects. It's one of those. I will actually have a tutorial of how I created this, but I probably will go back and create another one in the future, because I shared how I created this box, and you can see that it's not 100% like cute and perfect. So this was a trial and error, and I hope you would like to see it anyway, even though it's not maybe the most polished project that I have created in my life. But you can see I used the pattern paper from this month's collection in the back of this and on the outside. And I also used some washi tape. That is probably the part I'm least happy about with this one. I used straws, actually straws that I got on McDonald's this past week. And you can see they are a tiny too like big, but I don't want to cut them because I think they fit good enough in there. And then I used this die set. I used the Steamboat Willie Memory Decks card, and it's just so cute. So that's something I used, and you can see here in the background. I also combined it with two other products that are released this month, which I'm excited about. It's these ones. It's the Steamboat Willie Girl, I think, and the Steamboat Willie Boy. Sorry about that. So that is really cute, and I also used the hands. Steamboat Willie heart hands, so cute. And these are the bigger ones. You get 2 sizes in this set. So sweet. I loved how this turned out. I think it's just adorable. And this actually is a little pocket. So stay tuned if you like to see the measurements. And what I think was fun about this box for the memory decks is that I used the cardboard for packaging. So I will share that as well. I thought I could share it here as well. So I just used a packaging like this. I use it when I send cards to my friends and family, and also if I'm gonna send something for a company, I use these ones. It could fit a lot inside of this, but I use this cardboard piece. So I will share how I created this into this in my upcoming video, and I hope you enjoy it. And I need to put this in place more properly. Yeah. So for my last project, you can see I have this box here. I need to adjust it a little bit. This box I think is so cute. It's this one. It's the Steamboat Willie gift box. It comes with more pages in the back, so you can create all of this. Really, really cute. It's quite big actually. You can fit a lot of things inside of it. For this rosette, I used the Steamboat Willie rosette. I used the smaller one, cut it twice and got this result. And then I also used the swirl doily, the smaller one, for the center part here. And of course I used the sentiment from the set I shared previously. For the other side, you can see how I just created a little dangle, and then we have the hands. These are the smaller hands, the Steamboat Willie heart hands, which is cute. And then we have the girl and the boy from the Steamboat Willie set. I love how this turned out. I think it's so cute. And if I'm, sorry about my desk, if I'm opening this up, you can see how much space you actually have in there. So that is a ton of space, and so easy to just clip to attach again. I just need 2 hands for doing this. So like doing it like this. So easy. I love it. I think it turned out so cute. And you can definitely decorate more. I'm not a huge fan of decorating my boxes too much, because I think they are great for gift giving, and I just want the recipient to have something nice to open on their special day. So anyway, that was it. I don't have anything more to share in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching all of the goodies that I created with this month's collection. And as I said, I will have tutorials for a lot of these. I will have 1, 2, 3, and 4 videos coming up with how I created these projects. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, have a great day. Bye guys!